Hello everyone. 4 degrees and I've decided to take the ZZR on some back roads. Aren't I clever? I have a new job, have a schedule, so I shall be trying to come back with probably starting off a monthly video again, which I said last time and then started pumping them out like I was trying to support a heroin addiction. There you go. Hopefully should get a visor whilst I'm there. I've also got to look for a new recording helmet because this. No, why am I going to look for a visor if I need a new recording helmet? I'll look at some prices because stuff do be expensive these days. All the mud and slime around here. I should have probably taken the main roads. For the record, it's now the 8th at time of recording. No, it's the 9th, which means that sign is well out of date. And I genuinely have no idea what they've done. Lovely. This is the road I crashed on my Blackbird back in the day, and there's terrible conditions then, so regretting that. Needless to say, I will not be hooning around these back roads until I get onto the better ones, in which case it's all fair game. Blind. Winter sun can bugger right off. And I'm not taking you like a bastard. After last time. I think the sun might actually be one of the worst things about this time of year. When you're out, not early in the morning, but you know, that time, because it's so low. And if it's damp on the floor, you look down, you get blinded by the floor. I can't actually see a thing. It's reflecting off my visor like you wouldn't believe. Or you would believe. You know. It's up to you at the end of the day. Smash me, you bastard. Taking a Tesla in the rain? That's asking for a fire. Right, now I'm not blinded by the sun, so I've got my visor down again. I can actually see! Straight into the sun again. Son of a bitch! Just gonna try and see. This video's just been blinded. Trying to move into the shade with my head and wobbling around. My built-in sun visor's dirty, so I can't see a thing through it. Put my head down, you guys are just staring at the speedo. Put my head up, I can't see. Down. No, I really can't see. We've got up a degree. Yay! Now, if the sun can rise a lot of degrees, we'll be toasty. Taxis used to be fast, now they're one of the slowest cars around here. It's like they're getting paid by the hour. I can't see, so going for the overtake is dumb. It's ridiculous, I can't see a bloody thing. Well, my camera died really quickly. Turns out I went to put it on charge one night. Didn't actually check that the cable was in the wall to charge it. I couldn't have shown you what I went to do, but it was interesting to say the least. Sadly, I didn't catch it on camera, but there's the potential I have a speeding ticket, so I'm coming back through the city, just in case it was rear facing and they put 2 and 2 together, which they shouldn't do, because that's not, you know, There could be two of us on the ZZR in this particular set of clothing. But you never know. Also, shows off the ability for the ZZR to be a good commuter. You know, if you're in... Is it too much if you're in a city? Yes, but besides that, could you trek this into the middle of the city every day? I'm not going to just go into the city, I'm going to go around the ring road. But, you know, same sort of problems occur. I went to a place where they sell pin locks, completely forgot to ask about pin locks because I was too busy doing an interview for a job after just getting a job. Oh, it's less money, but who knows. Proper chopper. Proper sharp. That's the... who are the guys from Scrap Heap Challenge? I was going to go for that other gap, but it was slightly too far forward for moi. I only sat there because I haven't been on a bike in traffic for so long. I've been driving around in the car to job interviews, and then I've currently got a van. So my brain immediately rewired to I have a van mode. Because that's all I've done when I've come from the city recently, which is what made me think about coming through on the bike. What's the current? My current MPG is 35.3 going through the city. Ow. That is not a nice number. If anything, it's a bit pricey. This bike gets more MPG set out like 90 miles an hour, which of course I'd never do. Compared to now. Through the amber. There's the speaker. I knew that bugger was somewhere. Should I review a van? Just to do something different? No, that's just stupid. But it's stupid as taking a ZZR through the city when you can just drive around it. Yeah, just as stupid. Alright, it handles a bit like a bus compared to cars, because, you know, it's a big boy. I won't try and squeeze through there when we're moving forwards. You know, it's a sports bike, so it's immediately not as good as, you know, a sit-up flat bar bike for getting around. People go, oh, you know, it's just your opinion. No, realistically, the wider bars are easy to handle. I've got a Tiger 800. Like, I prefer this bike 100% of the way. But I will admit, trying to get through tight bends, traffic and stuff like that, that is the better bike. My opinion is this is the better bike out of the two. I never fully trust people are actually going to turn off. You know what I mean? The only reason I'm sat behind this guy is because I know him from somewhere, and I don't trust him. He's a mean bugger. Also, there's a speed camera up here, and I don't want to be caught by it. So many speed cameras these days! Wait, where is it? It was here. No, in that case, there's the lines. There's no camera. It's that time of year. It's damp, it's greasy. Come on, red light and I'll weasel through. Just give me a red! When in doubt, weasel out. So you can get through, even though it's quite wide. The mirrors stick out quite a bit. You can get through. It's good to know. I would say A to B. It's perfectly fine. I want to keep a track of my current MPG on that. work out an average, because I could have just set my average. That's, you know, day-to-day riding. My current range on a nearly full tank is 120 miles because of the going through the city. See, now I'll sped up a little bit at 35. Still pish, but not as pish. So the big wide beastie that is the ZZR is not the ideal commuter, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't get something you like to save on practicality, as long as you know you're making a sensible decision financially, especially in these times. I mean, look, I think that was a Jaguar dealership. It's closed. No, that was the Jaguar dealership. That's now an MG, so cheap Chinese tap. Sadly, not like the good old stuff. But yeah, it was just so many closed places. This wasn't very cheerful. Nice GTR. At the end of the day, don't let your commute put you off getting something you love if you can run it. You just see these people, they buy these like sports cars and they're going, you know, through cities. You think, yeah, but they've wanted that. If you get the chance, take it. If I start commuting on the bike, truth is I'll probably take the Tiger 800 anyway. It's more frugal. It's sat upright, it's got storage. Does that mean occasionally I won't take the ZZR? Not at all. That GTR was a good example of, you know, because he's going into the city in a GTR, that thing's going to get about 5 to the gallon. But I guarantee he loves that. Just like I love this. Come on. Don't let him in. I need to make a fucking decision. I hate that people just sit there. Like, one of you, use your brain. There you go, 40 mile an hour, 44. You also got to think of the vehicle when you're doing a commute like that, because this isn't built to go around the city. It wants to stretch its legs. So if need be, doing that actually gives you a good excuse to take it out on your day off, on the weekend or something like that. Give it a wiggle. Hopefully I can get past this coach fairly quickly. I would like to go home. Actually, no, I'm not going home. I hope I get past this coach quickly because I want to go up north to the North Norfolk coast. Go see some crabs on a bird called Sheila. Great, I've got the ambulance and the coach to contend with. This is not going as planned. Oh, he's going that way. Yes. Don't you know it's Sheila's wheels? I'm getting so much spray. Ah. He moved over me and then moved really far over to stop everyone else. Oh, I love this bike, yes! I barely used it last year apparently. Took it for its MOT, no mileage on it at all was changed. I think I did like 7 miles short of 1,200 miles last year. Not 12,000, 1,200. So of course I bought the Tiger and decided to go out a lot on that. It was new, yay! But I missed this, yes! I miss this so much. My jacket's come open. I fucking knew it. I just ballooned up with cold air. Sheep. There's a lot of sheep round Norfolk at the minute. Like a lot. I mean, they smell nicer than pigs, I'll grant that. Bentley. Saw a Diablo Bentley collaboration in C-Star Superbikes, which is very cool to see. That's a commuter bike. That there is your ideal commute bike, isn't it? But you can commute on your ideal bike. However, the risk of speeding tickets are greatly enhanced on a bigger one. Yeah, no one's moving over for that police officer. ZZR. This just speeds up too easily. Oh, what a shame. It's so cool. Ooh. A lot of nice cars around today. So there's a reason delivery guys like that, or sorry, Just Eats guys, don't have ZZRs. I mean, your food will get to you fast, depending on where it's coming from and the traffic, but just an automatic, lazy gearing. That's why Honda's DCT gearbox is as popular as it is. Never tried it myself. I should go and try a Honda with a DCT. There's not really a Honda at the minute, and that interests me, which is a bit sad to say. No, that's a lie. It's just not out yet. Who the hell puts a loud exhaust and that on an S-Max? Look at it. That's awful. It's genuinely awful. Anyway, I'm going to leave everyone with that thought while I head back. Hope you all have a good day, a good week, and a good month. I'm going to bail out. Bye!